Sawasdee and welcome to Be My Guest, the program which brings you successful stories of entrepreneurs and organizations in both domestic and international arenas. I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. And if we mention books that are written in Thailand to celebrate and pay respect to His Majesty the late King, it seems to have so many. Yet books to account the life of our beloved King while he was with his Prince brother, King Ananta Mahidol in Switzerland are rare. In this episode of the program, we are entering the world of a book entitled King Bhumibol and the Thai royal family in Lausanne that was written by the son of His Majesty the late King Tutor in Switzerland. And currently I am granted the opportunity with Mr. Lisson honorary member of the Alumni Association of L'École Nouvelle de la Suisse Romande, Lausanne, Switzerland. Sawasdee ka.
Sawasdee ka.
So first of all, I believe many fans of Be My Guest would like to know you more. So can you introduce yourself a bit to our fans?
I have the luck to have born as the son of my father, who has been the private preceptor of the two kings, King Rama VIII and King Bhumibol Rama IX. And because of this, I had the luck to have access to all the historic documents.
Okay, and that is why it has become all the documents and also the data in the past, historical data, has become this book, King Bhumibol and the Thai royal family in Lausanne. So could you tell us a bit about the background information of this book?
Yes, in fact, I am only a witness of what happened since long time ago. And one day, during a private audience, His Majesty asked me why my father did not write about the years he spent with the royal family and all he did for King Bhumibol and the family. And I said my father did not want to disclose the life of the royal family. And he said it is private. And His Majesty said, but now that your father has passed away, you must do it. This is why I dare to write anything, otherwise I would not dare to write.
I see. So what was the inspiration of doing this book?
The inspiration was to explain what my father did for His Majesty King Bhumibol. It was also to explain what was the life, how good students the two kings were when they were in Lausanne, because His Majesty King Bhumibol has been an excellent student since he was extremely young, and all his study were extremely business-oriented, study-oriented. And he was making some sport also. He had some leisure time with my father and with the whole family, but the main thing was to study, and to study very hard. He was really extremely wise student, and he wanted to learn because he knew he would have, King Rama VIII knew he would have a heavy duty, and Prince Bhumibol, he knew he would work with his brother, and he would have also heavy duties later. So they were working both extremely well at school.
I see. Okay.
And at home, because my father was leading the education, so he was supervising the schools and making the rest of the education at home, and not only homework, but all the education outside school.
Okay. So the next question would be, what is this book about?
This book is simply a witness to how the royal Thai family was living in Switzerland. So the work at school, which was the main thing, but also the leisure, what they did during free time, weekend and free time. And this tells also with some documents, some very exceptional documents, how they were working well, speaking French, writing French perfectly, even when they were very young. And this is extraordinary, and it deserved to be known by Thai people, and in fact by Swiss people and by the whole world, because His Majesty King Bhumibol has been a great king, and he learns everything from Switzerland and from his family, and people should know about this.
Okay, so could you tell us a bit on how, you know, the two princes or the two kings have learned to be a very good students at that time?
They have learned to be a good student because Princess Mahidol wanted to follow the step of her late husband, and they had a vision how they would make the education of their two sons. And she went to Switzerland with this vision, and lucky for my father, he happened to meet them, and he was selected. As long as he was not an educator, he was not a teacher. My father was a lawyer, but he had the same vision, and for this reason he was selected by Princess Mahidol to lead the education of the king and the prince.
Okay, so how many years that he was the teacher or the tutor for the two princes?
He has been with the royal family during 26 years.
Wow.
But the first part was when it's divided in three parts, the two together, then King Bhumibol alone, and then he remained as a private advisor during many years after.
Ah, I see, okay. Now regarding the parts of the book, so what is it consist of? For the parts of the book, how many parts are there in this book?
There are two parts of the book. The main part number one, is the historical facts that happened during the youth of the two kings. And the second part is in fact what I have humbly done to keep the contact, to strengthen the contact between Thailand and Switzerland, between Thailand and Lausanne. Because His Majesty was very attached to the city of Lausanne.
Okay.
So I have cooperated to try to extend this knowledge that Swiss people know how close we are with the Kingdom of Thailand, how close the royal family was with the city of Lausanne.
I see.
I think it is important because Thai people know about this, but many Swiss people don't know about this.
Ah, okay.
So it's important to let them know about this, because it is unique and it is very important.
And do you have any, responsibilities or any part in the, the strengthening or the ties between Thailand and Lausanne?
I have some humble facts which are in the book. It's to have made possible the building of a salatai, exceptional salatai given by His Majesty the King to the city of Lausanne. Couple of other things, and one project which is not really mentioned in the book is to help the Distant Learning Foundation founded by His Majesty to teach the French teacher so that they can expand the teaching of the French language in Thailand all over the kingdom.
I see.
This initiated this some years ago, and it works now very well together with École Nouvelle in Lausanne.
Okay. But for now it's time for a short break. We'll right back and learn more on the intelligence of His Majesty the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej, and also other parts such as the relationship, a very good relationship between Thailand and Lausanne, Switzerland. So please stay tuned on Be My Guest. And welcome back to the program. You're watching Be My Guest with me, Sarosha Ratanapian. And throughout the 70-year reign of His Majesty the late King Bhumibol Adulyadej in Thailand, so many of us have witnessed, the benevolence of His Majesty the late King to the people of Thailand, and also his renown and reputation as the King of Innovation or an artist. However, it's quite rare that people would notice or would know how his life in Lausanne is. So could you tell us, as the witness, of his life and the Prince Anantamahidol life in Lausanne, Switzerland, so how was their life there?
Lausanne is a university city. It means that there are many students, and Lausanne is known for the good study. This is why Her Royal Highness Princess Mahidol came to Lausanne. but the king and the prince were extremely sharp students. They wanted to learn everything, they wanted to know everything, they wanted to study, and they wanted to do the best job. They had to bring the knowledge when they would later rule the kingdom. So they knew it was very serious. It was like already a professional duty to be at school. It was not for fun. So except the sports which they were doing very seriously as well, they were, like my father said, they were perfect students. My father always said he had really the best student he could be to organize the study, because they were so good in everything. Because my father was leading the education, he was not teaching. They were at school to be taught. My father organized the best school in those days, and still now one of the very best in the world is École Nouvelle de la Suisse Romande, where my father has made all his study, and that's why he thought the king and the prince must be in that school. And I think the result shows that His Majesty, being such a great and good king, it shows that the choice was wise.
Okay, and were there any concrete or experiences to show that excellences in study?
Oh, I have in my book, I have the photo of the logbook of King Bhumibol when he was a young prince, because I had many material I gave back to His Majesty some years ago, and I forgot that I had the logbook I found later, so I could insert it in my book. And the logbook says on every page that Prince Bhumibol is an excellent student, works very well, has perfect behavior. Page after page, always the same comment.
Wow, okay.
So I think it was worthwhile to show it in the book, and I'm happy that I forgot this in the archives, and that I could show it in the book.
Okay, and when you wrote this book, how do you feel about our beloved king?
As long as I know him since I have born, I know a lot about his life when I was young. I know about his life when I was less young, and I had the history that my family told me, my father told me, and I could find all these facts my father told me. I could find it in the archives of my father, and I could discover everything I knew. I could check in the documents, and I think some of these documents deserve to be shown in the book. Not all of them, because I mean, private life remains a private life, but some facts are historically important to mention, that the Thai people and Swiss people can see how the king was a good student and was a seriously working student since he was very young.
Okay, so that is a very good example, not only for Thai people but Swiss people as well. Okay.
It is important that Swiss people know the links and know this quality between Thailand through the Thai royal family, which is the best link we can have with the kingdom. It is very important because Swiss people should be proud. They should be proud to have had as a student this so good king, and I think it must be taught to the population in Switzerland, because the population is also young in Switzerland, and people who knew the king and the prince in those days, they are very old. If they are still living, they are very old.
I see.
So the new generation should know about this, and they should be proud of it.
So that means this book is, is written in French, in different languages.
They were speaking and writing perfect French, the whole family.
Okay.
Her Royal Highness Princess Mahidan, the King Anand, Prince Bhumibol and Princess Galiani.
Okay.
The fourth was speaking perfect French and writing perfect French.
Okay.
Since they were very young, for the 3 children since they were very young. This I can show in my book in the French version, because I can show some letters they wrote in French. Okay, when it's translated into English and Thai, it has the same meaning but not the same wording. In the French version it is their wording, which was perfect.
Okay, so that means there are 3 versions of this book. There is a French version, Thai and English version as well.
Yes, so that everybody can read it.
Okay, so it turns out to be a very international version for everyone.
I have even been asked by a Chinese official. He said, why don't you write in Chinese? And the answer is that, first of all, I do not, unfortunately, speak Chinese. And it's very difficult to find somebody who would be able to transfer, to translate with the right wording, the right wording that, like in Thai people, they know what it means, but Chinese people, I don't know who can translate, so I prefer not to avoid mistranslation.
I see, but maybe in the future there might be other languages version coming out, I believe.
Everything is possible.
Yes, it's true. Okay, and apart from the account of His Majesty the late King and also his prince or the king brother, okay, that you told us, there is a second part as well of this book about the relationship between Lausanne and Thailand. So could you tell us a bit about this part?
Yes, I mean, but it's mixed between the 2 parts. In fact, one important point was the school, because they spent 10 years at École Nouvelle de la Suisse Romande. And by organizing some kind of joint venture between the Royal Distant Learning Foundation in Huahin and École Nouvelle, the idea was to maintain the ties between the 2 cultures, and also to encourage the Thai family to send their children to this school in Switzerland, because it's historically it's very important to maintain this link with this school. And we have already had some interest from Thai families who want to send their children to the summer camp just to see how it is. And it's very important nowadays, because the security in Switzerland is much more than in many other countries. And to have studied in the same school than His Majesty the King, I think can only be the best reference in the world.
Yeah, and I agree with you. But for now, it's time for a short break again. We'll right back and learn more on the feedback of the books and also where you can get it. So please stay tuned and don't go away from Be My Guest. So welcome back to the program. You're watching Be My Guest with me, Sarosha Ratanapian, and we're learning much more about this book, King Bhumibol and a Thai royal family in Lausanne. And you mentioned the second part of the book already, and also the ties between 2 countries, okay, through distant learning project, and also the L'École Nouvelle, okay, project, which is a cooperation between 2 countries. And that, I believe there is also another project as well that you have done to strengthen the ties between the 2 countries.
Yes, I have tried many projects. One project that His Majesty has himself initiated was to present to the city of Lausanne a royal salatai. And this one is a very special one. And my function has been to explain to Swiss people what it means, because it is extremely symbolic and Swiss people cannot know if nobody tells them. So I make lectures to explain them how important the links between the 2 nations are, how important was in the heart of His Majesty for Lausanne. And so I try to explain. When I explain and make lectures, people are very happy. They are always happy to say, oh, we didn't know about it. I say, yes, that's why I'm here.
Okay, and did you do a lecture in Thailand as well?
Yes, I do. When people ask me to give lectures in Thailand, I do it with great pleasure. So I did many last year, and this year I did a lot in Switzerland, because some group come to visit École Nouvelle de la Suisse Romande, and to visit the city of Lausanne. And so they call me, and I come to give lecture to the visitors, and they are also very happy.
I see. And what are the feedbacks, from maybe participants who join your lecture, and also the feedbacks from this book?
The feedback from the Thai side is that people are happy to discover what they didn't know because it was never written before. The feedback from the Swiss people is that they didn't know about the close links between the two nations. They didn't know about the feeling of His Majesty for city of Lausanne and for Switzerland. So they are very proud, but it's important to let them know so that they can be proud.
Okay, and you must be very proud yourself as well. So I have to ask you, how do you feel, to be a very, a person who can broadcast, the work of His Majesty the late King and Thai royal family in Lausanne to people around the world?
I am not important. The subject of my book is important. People, they don't ask to see me. They want to hear about the book, about His Majesty the King, and about the witness I have written. So I'm proud that I have been authorized to be the witness, and I'm proud to, if I can bring knowledge to people, I'm proud because His Majesty wanted education to be a key of the ruling of the country, and I try through what he has learned in Switzerland, I try to explain that His Majesty was very much concerned by education in Thailand.
Okay.
So if people can know this better, okay, I have done the job.
Okay, and you have surely, done the job here perfectly, I would say. Okay, so can I ask you a bit about your feelings towards, the royal family and also His Majesty the late King?
My feeling is very deep in my heart, very difficult to express. I feel so devoted and dedicated because destiny made that I have the privilege and the luck to be able to. So I feel big recognition to destiny, and I have deep feeling for the royal family. Okay.
And do you have any future project, future plan?
Oh, I have several plans. Everything is not feasible. Some of the plans I had already in project were not feasible. Some other ones will be feasible. Let's hope it will be feasible. I hope that I can continue the one I have started now, and I can do some others later, not for me, but for the relation between the two nations, and for the Thai people who visit Switzerland, that they can know better. And I hope that also Swiss people visit Thailand not only as tourists for the beach, but as to know the culture better and to know our brother in Thailand better. Okay. This is my goal, because the beach, everybody can visit the beach, and there are beaches all over the world. But the links between the ties between the two nations is exceptional. His Majesty the King has written in 1997 a very important sentence that I cite in my book. He said, "I know that between the Thais and the Swiss, nothing is unattainable." And I think this sentence is extremely important. I do not remember that he said that about any other nations. So I think we should, in respect to His Majesty, and in remembrance, we should do our best to strengthen this relation, this unique and privileged relation.
Okay, and in order to learn more about His Majesty the late King's story and also the royal family in Lausanne, Switzerland, so where we can get the book here?
The book in Thailand is available in Thai from Amarin Distribution Network, and the book in English is available from Asia Book Distribution Network. Asia Book is also distributing French, but on a lower scale, because in Thailand people speak Thai and English, they don't speak a lot French. But French-speaking people have asked to read it in French, because this is the real wording of His Majesty the King in the letters. So the French is available from Asia Book and also from Alliance Française, and in fact at Duzitani, because I reside at Duzitani, and they wanted to have the book in their bookstore at the hotel.
Okay, so I believe there are certain spots where people who are interested in this book can go and get it.
Yes, but it's mainly Amarin and Asia Book who distribute in Thailand.
I see. And last but not least, any final notes for our fans of Be My Guest? Anything you want to say in order to end our interview today?
I would say you should remember, you should never forget that His Majesty worked his whole life for you, the Thai young people, the Thai older people, for all the Thai from all over the kingdom. He works without rest until his last days for the comfort, for a better life for Thai people, for the evolution of the kingdom, and mainly for a better life since the beginning, because what he studied in Switzerland was how to make better life to Thai people. And Thai people should not forget this. I mean, the nice life they can have access little by little, year after year, came from the wish of His Majesty to make Thailand the best possible country for the inhabitants.
Okay.
That was his only goal, to make the life of Thai people better and better.
And it has been our great opportunity to have you as with here on Be My Guest. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you very much.
The glorious book is a historical testimony of the youth of a young prince who was to become the beloved and most highly respected sovereign of more than 60 million Thais, and who must deservedly earn the high esteem of the entire international community for his total dedication to his kingdom and his subjects. And that's all the time we have for Be My Guest this week. Thank you very much for watching us and tuning in. For more information, you can log on to thainews.prd.go.th/en. And I'm Sarosha Ratanapian. สวัสดีค่ะ